Hi, I'm Adeeb Mohammed. When I joined THiNC Institute of Design, I was a master procrastinator. I was great at keeping all of my assignments until the last possible moment. Somehow, that didn't quite work out for me when I joined at THiNC. My teacher Sachin sir, he made sure that I was working as hard as I possibly could and submitting all of my assignments and tasks precisely on time. Looking back now, it was a little stressful and a lot of hard work, but when I finally got my results, it felt extremely rewarding and I was just so happy. Speaking of the classes at THiNC Institute, believe me when I say they are so much fun and interesting. There's always discussions and debates going on about all kinds of topics. My personal favorite is our architecture awareness classes and it's taught by Suraj sir. For me, the classes are like a gigantic puzzle of your country. And each temple, each building, each architect that you learn about is like a tiny piece of the puzzle. And together throughout the classes, you learn all of these facts and figures and together you build this puzzle. And finally, at the end, you get a much broader perspective of your country as a whole. Our mathematics classes were like an extension of what we studied in school in 12th, in 11th and 10th. And we try and solve as many problems as we can during the class, and then we have assignments later where we solve all the problems and submit it to our respective teachers. We of course had drawing classes taught by Vibhu sir and it's spectacular. We started with 2D compositions, then moved on to 3D compositions, and then of course perspective drawing, which is the most important when it comes to JEE and B.Arch aspirants. There are plenty of YouTube videos about perspective drawing, but for me, one or two classes from Vibhu sir was more than enough to understand the basic concepts of perspective drawing. And of course, we had practice assignments to do on all kinds of scenes, drawings, and everything, and that was enough to help me master perspective drawing, and now I can draw anything. We had aptitude classes from Chandu sir, and they were excellent. We understood all kinds of how to recognize patterns, how to count figures, how to recognize shapes and 3D volumes, how they are formed. We understood everything we needed to know for the exam, and he also taught us all about all the shortcuts that we needed to use during the exam to count figures and recognizing shapes, etc. Apart from the live classes there are a wide variety of activities and assignments that we were supposed to complete, and this is the actual work that we had to do by ourselves. From making presentations, PPTs, spreadsheets, and of course solving previous year papers and submitting them on time. That was the actual load of work that we had to do. Overall, believe me when I say the only reason I got such great marks in my JEE and NATA exams were because of all the classes and all of the assignments that I did, that I was forced to do by my teachers and at THiNC Institute.